So today is day 7, and it is our final day of the official Dani Johnson War on Debt hint and tips that I'm sharing with you. Again, this is just a brief synopsis of her programs. Highly suggest them. If you don't want to spend money, totally get it. This is free. It's a free book. You can just pay shipping and handling, or you can download it to Kindle or one of the other things and get it for free. So on day 1, we owned our numbers, right? We owned what we made in 5 years. We owned what we have left over. Day 2, we wrote down all of our debt. We started from lowest to highest. We didn't care about interest rates. Why do we do that? Because it's exciting to see some of it go away. And as you see some of it going away, you have that minimum payment to pay on the next one. So that gives you motivation. That gives you help. So that's why she does it that way. And I think it's a good way, because I do think that when you do something like I did for the vision board, and I have a copy of every one of our credit cards that we owe, and a picture of a school loan or whatever, that I get to take that down. And it does motivate me. Day 3, we took our bank statements, hopefully for 3 months, if not for at least 1 month, and we took our highlighters and we separated them in categories, and we figured out where we're spending money. Day 4, we figured out where we can cut back. Are we eating out too much? Are we spending money on clothes? Are we buying purses? What around the house are we seeing that, is just wasteful spending? We got to own our stuff first and foremost. I've been doing this for over a year, and I can tell you, when we bought this house, we bought some things for like the wall and stuff like that I should never have bought. I shouldn't have bought it, didn't need it. Makes my house look cozy, but wasn't necessary, and I could have lived without it. And just think about how much money I would have been able to put on debt. So we have to own when we make our mistakes, and we just get right back on track. Day 5, we figured out where we could cut back on bills. Did you go through your cable bill? Did you lower it? Did you do your cellular bill? Raised your heat in the wintertime and lowered the air conditioner, or vice versa, for your seasons? Did you figure out that basic minimum? We all know we can do better on groceries. We all know we can do better on eating out or Starbucks or whatever it is that's your vice that you're spending that money. But the bills right now, you can figure out. And you'll be surprised. I mean, when we went to the cellular, I think we saved $50 cellular. I know when we first started, it was like $75 or $80 for the cable bill. So, I mean, that's close to $130 right there that we found fat. I could guarantee that was our fat for that month. That was before using all of her tips of eating what was in the cupboards, eating what was in the freezer, using all of our bathroom stuff, not buying perfume anymore or body sprays and all of that good crap. I mean, those were things that I knew I could cut back on, but those weren't official dollar amounts every month that I knew I had. When we cut down our bills, I knew I had that. I still budgeted $100 on the water bill, but if we did better and I only used $80, that was $20 I put on a bill every month. Boom, done. I didn't even think about it. Day 6, we talked about tithing and how is it important it is to give to the poor. And I know the whole time I talked, you probably thought, don't have 10%, don't have 10%, don't have 10%. Work into it. Dani just gives you suggestions, and if you choose to listen to her, you choose to listen to her. If you don't, you don't. She's not losing sleep off of it. Her life is good. I'm certainly not going to lose sleep off of it if you don't do what she says. I can tell you that your excuses and your ego are getting in the way if you don't listen to her, but things take time. Yesterday I heard an amazing quote, and it just said, keep moving or God can't help you. God can't work with you if you don't keep moving. And it makes so much sense. If you are doing better, if you are diligent with the little things, you will be blessed. So by you watching these videos, you're doing better. If you take action on these videos, you're doing amazing. If you download her book, you're becoming a 2%er. If you start buying her programs and you make the sacrifice and you go to one of her seminars, which I'm going to tell you is not a sacrifice, it's just amazing, think about how much better you can go. I went to her seminar, I can tell you that it has helped me in my job. I'm more positive. I am not letting the office politics get to me. Some of it's getting to me internally, but I'm trying really hard not to show it at work. I am full of gratitude for having my job. Um, and I see a light. I do. And I know it's because of what I'm learning from her. When we went to First Steps to Success, I bought her whole package of every one of her products cost, they call it Dani Johnson University. And I had about a third of her products already, and I bought the whole dang thing. And one of the challenges she gave us was to listen to her an hour a day. And I can tell you that somehow I have managed to do that. If I have skipped a day, then it's because I listened to 3 hours the day before, or 2 hours. And it's not just her products that I bought. If I can't watch her on the TV, I go on her website and I put it while I do the bills or while I iron. While Gary and I drive, because he likes to go into Yellowstone and we drive for hours, I listen to her stuff. I read her book if I can't get to it. Just now I was reading an hour of her Feed a Family on $100. I was trying to read that and all of the other stuff that I have printed off her website. So I'm growing and I'm getting better, and nowhere near being a 2%er, but as long as I keep moving forward, God is blessing me. So that is my recap. I highly recommend you not spending money and you just doing every one of her things on her website, first and foremost. If you do want to spend money on her website, I think it's $100. Don't quote me. I bought it a while ago. You can become a Dani Johnson Insider. If you do that, you will get her ebook for How to Feed a Family on $100 or less for free. It's part of being an insider, and you get, I don't know, 6 or 7 other downloads that you can print off. I have a whole binder full. And that's what I was just reading. So if you have the extra money and you want to spend it, you get more videos that come your way. You get videos that are on her stuff. I will say that if you do it that way, you will definitely get your money's worth and learn. So if you have any questions about that or the $100 on the ebook of How to Feed a Family, just give me a holler. Thanks, guys. We only have one more day. Again, it will not be a Dani Johnson day. It's just going to be how I do my budgeting. So if you want to learn from me, that's fine. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay too. Thanks, guys. Bye.